Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Rick Steves' European Easter, Greek Orthodox celebration.
In Greece, in the city of Nafplio, the warmth of spring is in the air and crowds of people are out enjoying the weather and preparing for the big Easter holiday. Here, Easter is celebrated with a distinct style. For Greek Orthodox Christians, it's the most celebrated holiday of the year. Because Eastern Orthodox Christians use a different calendar than Western Christians, Orthodox Easter usually falls on a different Sunday. The Greek Orthodox
I believe this year is the same Sunday.
ritual may feel exotic and mystical to many Western eyes and ears, but the storyline is the same, with a few mesmerizing twists. While worshiping, Orthodox Christians believe standing empowers prayers, and incense helps involve all the senses. The priest typically has a long beard, a sign of wisdom, experience, and respect. He periodically retreats behind an icon-covered wall called an iconostasis. Then, to involve all gathered, he circulates among the faithful. In the Greek Orthodox tradition, the events of Good Friday start the night before. For hours, people gather, eventually packing the church. As candles flicker, all generations chant and pray together, awaiting each step of the Easter story as it unfolds. The cantors blend music and prayer to heighten the atmosphere of reverence. Eventually, the priest brings the crucified Christ out from behind the iconostasis.
Oh, we have something similar, the similar practice here, because I'm Catholic, so we do like, I don't know how to say it in English, it's called chemin croix. It's like I think, something with the cross. You do this, and it's like a big event the day before, actually, Good Friday. Wow, a lot of similarities. That's so interesting.
After being carried around the church, Jesus is lovingly decked in flowers.
And it's a long service, too.
The passionate congregation then crowds around to kiss the feet of Jesus.
Yes, I remember this. Yes.
The ritual of
But I don't know if we do it also. I think we do it the day before Good Friday or on Easter. I'm not too sure when. But you go, and I thought we would go to get the Eucharist. I didn't
Get
know
what?
the Eucharist is
What is that?
the body of Christ,
Oh,
the
okay.
bread. And I didn't know, I was young. I didn't know, I was not ready, that you have to kiss it. And then I'm seeing the people before. There's a person that's standing next to the pastor, and you kiss it, and the person wipes it off, and then the next person can come kiss it, and then after you go back in the line again to get the bread.
morning continues through the night. Around midnight, as Good Friday arrives, women decorate what's called the epitaph, or symbolic tomb of Jesus, while the choir chants. Well into the wee hours, it's a family affair filled with tenderness, as flowers create a fragile and beautiful monument to their loss and love.
I believe we do
After
this on
dawn, a Good Friday
Friday, Good
service is
Friday.
held. Christ is removed from the cross. His body is then carried behind the iconostasis. Eventually, the priest
So it's
reemerges, carrying a
reenacting the
shroud
3 days until he rises on Easter.
Okay.
representing the crucified Christ. He reverently leads it through the congregation of mourners. Eventually, the shroud is laid out flat in the ceremonial coffin and blessed with flower petals. As in
Growing
any
up
funeral,
during
loved
this time, they would do Passion of Christ. Like, they would show the movie. I think with Mel Gibson, and they
In
were
the church?
not in the church,
Oh.
but in general overall. Like on TV, if you know when you go on TV during the holiday, you see Home Alone.
Yes.
So you have this like Passion of Christ.
Okay.
ones pay their last respects, here either with a kiss or, if you're small enough, a trip beneath the epitaph. Once again, the Orthodox mysticism, enhanced by music, incense, and intensely felt prayer, heightens the emotional impact. On Good Friday evening, the funeral procession starts as the epitaph is carried out of the church. Even as a visitor, I felt as one with those gathered, sharing a familiar holiday, but in a new way. Churches from 3 neighborhoods all perform the same ritual funeral procession as they carry their individual epitaphs through town. The 3 parades converge on the main square, and the epitaphs gather on a stage, with the bishop overlooking what seems like the entire population of Nafplio.
Yeah.
The bishop, flanked by the town's
How
priests,
pretty.
gives an Easter message reminding his flock why Jesus died and why there's reason for hope.
Και να τον αναστήσει. Το ότι πέθανε ο Θεός σημαίνει ότι ανέστη ο άνθρωπος.
That's
Holy Saturday
impressive.
is the day Christ's body laid in the tomb while his followers mourned. In Western Christian traditions, it's a time of thoughtfulness and waiting, of vigils. But in the Orthodox Christian world, like here in Greece, Holy Saturday is a celebration of what Jesus' soul accomplished on that day. On Saturday morning, the Greeks packed their church yet again to remember how, while his disciples were mourning on earth, Jesus descended into Hades, bringing salvation to the souls of the dead. That's why Greeks call this Saturday the first
That's the
resurrection.
day when you're watching the movie Passion of Christ.
Oh, Saturdays?
Worshippers venerate an icon of Jesus pulling Adam and Eve out of the fires of hell. This is the pivotal moment when Christ has defeated the devil and death. The priest has changed out of his mournful black vestments and into hopeful white ones. Much happier and more animated now, he tosses dried flower petals representing the broken chains of hell over all gathered. Late Saturday night, the people spill from their churches and fill the main square yet again, this time with a palpable sense of expectation.
On Easter, the pastor, he has like a scepter and he dips it into the holy water, and I love this part because I always wish I make sure I get touched. And he does like he sprinkles on everybody, and you want to get touched. I love it, love it, love it. That's the best part.
It's almost midnight, and Easter Sunday is just a couple minutes away. Here in Greece, people can hardly wait to celebrate the resurrection. On this day, Christians everywhere fill the churches and the squares, and they declare with great joy, Christ is risen. He is risen indeed.
So it's
That's
like
the
a
same.
3-day, basically, wars event.
Yeah.
Midnight strikes, fireworks light up the sky, and
I
finally,
just don't
Easter
know what
Sunday
you call
is
it
here.
Saturday.
The Holy Flame, which literally travels from Jerusalem to Athens and then to towns throughout Greece, is shared along with the ritual Easter kiss of love. And it's not over yet. Everyone then heads home for the biggest party of the season. People carry the Easter flame home as a burning candle. Raising it above their heads, they make a cross above the doorway, symbolizing that the light of the resurrection has blessed their home for another year. A long table awaits as the extended family gathers. They have a competition to find out whose Easter egg will be the strongest. Size of
That we do as well, the strongest egg, yeah.
I remember we made these eggs before, the colorful eggs. That was pretty cool.
disappointment from losers are mixed with the laughter of winners until the proud victor, who will enjoy a particularly blessed upcoming year, is
Oh
declared.
wow.
Traditional holiday dishes, like a thick lamb entrail soup, are devoured. It's a joyous family gathering. The feast continues into the wee hours of Easter Sunday with lots of meat and eggs and no shortage of Easter bread.
At that point, you could like break your fast. Like during the 40 days, you're supposed to be like fasting for us. Like you're supposed to give up something, and then now after you can go back and resume.
Okay.
Can I see the comments? That this is a new video that they posted.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
This is beautiful. I'm glad that I have a relationship with Jesus. Proud to be Eastern Orthodox. Greeting from Romania to all Orthodox brothers. I'm Greek Orthodox.
I feel like in Orthodox, it's like more decorative. It's like, because we have similar, but it's not like how decorative their ceremonies are. That's pretty cool. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. I hope you guys have a happy holiday, happy Good Friday, and a happy Easter, of course. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.